Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Kat and today we are doing our mini savings challenges. And I love these so much. I actually favor these more, I think, than the bigger ones because you can take a little bit of money and it can be stretched out over a lot of different challenges and they add up really quick. So if that interests you, please stick around. If you are so inclined, please give it a like, a thumbs up, share it with a friend, do all the things. And thank you to everybody who has subscribed, new and or shall I say old. I just really appreciate it. I wanted to show you that my goal is to create more digital products. It's just time and sometimes I overthink it. And so I did have people reach out to me from the UK and from Australia and said, hey, I think I referred to this at the last one. Our $1 and our $2 are in coins and we don't always like to save them, like in this 24 envelope challenge where everything goes from 1 to 24. So I was like, oh, well, that's easy. I'll just create some that have increments of 5, 10, 15, and 20s. And that was a suggestion from someone who subscribes. And I thought, well, that's great. I can just change the dollar amounts. So this one adds up to 240, this one 280, this one 360. It has 24 envelopes just like this one, but the first row are 5s, 10s, and 15s, or 5, 10s, and 20s, or 10, 15, and 20s. So it really just depends on, you know, what kind of pocket change or extra money you have at the end of the week. I think what I'm going to do eventually is start using this kind of as a $5 or $10 savings challenge, where if I have extra 5s, I might stick them in here and just kind of play around with them and see how long it takes to add up, I guess. Anyway, these are in my Etsy shop. Of course, these are laminated, which is an option if you want a hard product sent to you, but really it's just a digital download. All 3 come to one page. So you get all 3 for what I think is pretty reasonable. Okay, so I'll save these for later and let's count our money. So 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67. I know it's on an even amount, but 60 to 70 is what I usually will stuff. And for those of you that know or don't know, this money comes from tutoring. And so I tutor a few kids in English language arts, and I just kind of stockpile that money and I just pull it out. And here you go. Okay, so we are going to start from the front because, let me make sure that I'm in the screen. Because I usually will stuff the bigger numbers like 24, 23, 22, but I'm trying to be a little bit more organic about what kind of money I have left over. I guess I'll put it over here. Here's a 20, here's a 10, and here's a bunch of 5s, and here's a 1. Let me just make sure everything can be seen. Okay, so in the mini savings challenge, that's $300. These envelopes go from 1 to 24, right? They're not in $5 increments. And so this one, I'm just going to put $7 in. So 5, 6, 7. And I really appreciate those of you that have been reaching out to me. It's been so cool listening to you guys. Let me go over here and color. Tell me how you've taken a small challenge and started saving for the first time. Or I've had people say, I'm on a fixed income and I didn't think I could save, but you know, I had $7, so I put it toward this savings challenge. And so, you know, it's amazing what you can do and how fast it will add up. So here's 7. And I think kind of enjoy, is it bad? But I kind of enjoy the smaller ones. They seem a little bit more attainable. They feel like they add up quicker, which obviously 100 envelopes or 50 envelopes or 24, of course they do, but I don't know. See, before I know it, I'll be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, I'm halfway. I have half my envelopes filled. Now, mind you, I've got big numbers left, but that's okay. So 20, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50, 5, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. So there's 100 even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 119. And I just really appreciate those of you that have commented. Many of you have been so sweet to just tell me about your story. I'm so inspired by all of you and how well you're doing. And people have been saying, you know, I've never been able to save before, but now with these smaller challenges, I can. I mean, I'm just so blown away and honored by that. So thank you for writing to me and telling me. Okay, this is the $5 savings challenge. It is just that. It's called something, well, it's called Something I Love Savings Challenge, but I'm just putting $5 in each week. And so here's 5. It will add up to $120 when I'm finished. So these also are laminated. I have used both, laminated and not laminated. And when you're finished, you can just use an alcohol swab or alcohol and a cotton swab or tissue, and this will all just come off. So I think what's really amazing about this is that you start off, for example, with the $5, this $5 savings challenge, and your envelope has 5, you know, and you're like, oh, there's only $5 in there. But look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stuffings later. So I have 20, 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So there's 50 already. And pretty soon I'll be halfway, you know? So give yourself a break. Just want to make sure it doesn't bleed onto the envelope. Give yourself a break. Be kind to yourself. And be proud of yourself for saving. Okay, so this is the rainy day fund. I also have this in my big envelope or big binders as my emergency fund. But as soon as I fill this, it'll be $240. They're $10 a piece. I'll just transfer it over. But I wanted to show you how easy it is just to start one, right? Because these rainbows can be worth anything. So let's put, I'm going to put $10 in here. There it is. I need to remember to color. And there's 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Yes. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how that happened. And it happened really fast. Okay, so I get to put in another rainbow, and I'll just color the bottom for now. Give it time to dry. There we go. 100 already. Wow. Sorry. Giving it time to dry. Okay, so this is really, really exciting. I know I say that every week, but since I'm hitting like the $50, $70, $90, or $100 mark, it's just so motivating, right? There was somebody, I think her name is Angelia, who is so sweet to comment several times, who said she used to dread paydays, you know, paycheck day, because it just meant, oh, I'm going to pay all this money and it's all going to go away. But she says now she can't wait for payday because she can't wait to pull the money she knows she can save, put it in her envelopes, and then pay the rest of her bills. And that is so incredible. So good for you, good for you. Okay, so this is the gift giving tracker. Each of these gifts are worth $25. I hope you see a trend. One's worth 5, one's worth 10. These I just made worth 25, which means it's going to take a lot longer to do. And I'm only putting around $5 in at a time, right? So it's not like this is going to be full super fast. And another person who watches, a subscriber, said, Kathy, if you're making them 25, if you color one section at a time, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, then you can start tracking. So that makes me feel better too, right? Anytime I can color in something, it makes me feel better. Okay, let's count. 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, and 55. So I definitely have a longer way to go with this one, but that's okay. I've learned to be really patient. And then if you're just persistent and consistent, that these little $5 increments add up, and before you know it, it's 25, it's 125, it's 250. I mean, it just really does add up. So this $100 savings challenge, this gives you 10 weeks, so 2.5 months to save $100, but it doesn't have to be by week. You can do 2 or 3 stuffings at a time. You can even go out of order, which is sometimes what I do. So on March 4th, I actually finished this. The money is sitting in here. And I had someone say, take that money and put it toward debt. And you're actually right. I think, I'm not sure when I'm going to do it, but I might take most of this money in here and put it toward my debt snowball or any other consumer debt I have. Like I have a few $1,000s left on my car, and my husband has we're a 2-car payment house, and that's not fun. But I think I added this up, and when I add everything up, it's over $2,000, so that would be cool. Okay, so the same 10-week challenge, this one's $250, which means that the dollar amounts are higher. And so I don't have $40. Well, I do have 40, but if I put it in, I wouldn't be able to spread it out everywhere else, which is fine. Like, if this is the only one you do and you want to take $60 or $50 a week and you've got it, stick it in here. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm just trying to have mine spread out a little bit. So I'm actually going to put in here another $10. So what I did was, I really am supposed to put in 40, but I'm just putting in 10 increments of 10 till I get to 40. So let me put in a 20 and take out a 10. And I need to put my plus 10 in here. Plus 10. And that way you give yourself grace if you don't have that many, right? So, all right, so 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. There we go. I'll soon have $100 in here too. If I really wanted to cheat this, I could take this $250 and bump it into this $400 and then start over. Remember we talked about the psychology of little numbers, pushing them into big numbers, but that's okay. That's why it's called a challenge, so we're going to stick with it. The $400 challenge, I'm going to skip because the numbers that come up next, the denominations are 40s, 20s, and 60s, and I just don't want to pour all of it into one yet. So I have $20 in there, and that's fine. And then in the Winter Savings Challenge, this is from Lisa Grateful Me. If you've not gone to her channel yet, oh my gosh, she just has the cutest challenges. When I grow up, I want my challenges to look like her. I think that's hers. I think that's the reason why I'm kind of stuck, because I remember comparison can be the thief of joy, and I'm trying not to compare, but that's okay. I think we all have something great to share. So I know it's not quite winter anymore. I know some of you are still in the throes of a winter storm and stuff, but you know, it is middle of March. And there's 20, 40, 55 still left, but I'm going to finish it because finishing stuff is good. But I think I'm going to do 30 because that'll only leave 25 because I do want to finish this one. So here's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I get to color. Where did it go? Where's my special blue marker? Here it is. I can color a 20 and a 10. And when you purchase from her as well, not only do you get the challenge, but you get an envelope. It's an envelope that you can make yourself, but I just cut it out to make a label because I just prefer the vinyl. But that's okay. Look, only 2 more to go. So check it out. I'll put her information in the description box below, as well as my Etsy shop. Check out her YouTube channel. She's really sweet. She has a really great message too about being grateful and happy with what you have. And I think that outlook can really save you, you know, in dark times. And so let's see, I should have, oh my gosh, almost $200. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. Oh, am I off? Oh, there it is, 75. There it is. So 175. 185, 195, 200. Yep, that's right. So maybe next time if I have the money, I'll just finish it off and put a big $25 in here. If not, then I'll just do 20 and then I'll finish by the end of March. So there you go. This is a quick video. My binder's getting kind of thick. Look at that. I probably should do a bill exchange, but I don't know if that's like, you know, what you're supposed to do, but these are getting pretty thick. That's exciting. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's that. There's that. Okay, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting. Please don't be afraid to comment. I really do try and respond back to you. And I really appreciate in this community, I've noticed that others, you guys have been talking with each other and lifting each other up and encouraging each other. And that is amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.